Hello everyone. So it is dinner time. Yes, dinner time. Um I'm wondering why you guys haven't made this yet. I made this months back. We're going to do it again. You know why? Because you guys should make this. I really need you to make it because these tacos, this flavor is great. I have a lot of family members that, when are you going to make these again? So, that's what I make for them. Pork chop tacos. Let's go. We're going to start with the hot sauce. Hot sauce is salsa verde hot sauce. Now, if you don't want to, you know, um, this is a fast hot sauce. Let me start that. Fast hot sauce, so you don't have to do your tomatillos. You don't have to do anything. Fry them up in a pan and put them in a blender. No, this is what we're using. 2 cans of this one, okay? 2 cans. And then chili diarbos right there. That's what you're using. And then garlic salt. That's it. You put it in the food processor, you're done. Okay? Let's just do that. All right. Okay, now we're starting off with the chilies. Chili diarbos, depending on how hot you want it. You know what? I'm going to do 5. Even though they're small, that's it. 5 of them. They just go in there. They go in there first. They go in all by themselves. Blend it up. They're going to get nice and fine, so it's not like chunky in the salsa. Just let it go. You see how little those are now? Now it's like a red chili flake. That's how you want it. Trust me. Make sure when you open this, I'm just giving you warning now, open it far away from your nose. Once you open it, if you're close, you're going to sneeze probably about a good 5 times. That's going to get right up in your nose, so beware. Okay, so, just put that to the side. Two cans. There's 1. Here's 2. Ugh. Where is it? Where's the holes? There they are. All right. Garlic salt. I have the big bottle. I gotta find a little one. But anyways, just go around like 1 or 2 times. That's it. I know that was the big bottle, so just be aware that it's gonna pour faster, so don't do too much. Okay. Close it up. Just let it mix up. All right, it's done. There's your salsa. That's it. Like I told you, it's a fast one. I'm not one to, put my tomatillos in a pan and crisp them up and throw them in a blender and the onions and the garlic. It's too much. Too much. Just throw it in a bowl. Go right in the fridge. When you're ready to eat your gorgeous tacos, you're going to use it. Okay, I just have to say something. If there's one meal that I've done a video on that I really want you to make and try, it's this one. This one is just so good. Like, these tacos, the pork chop just comes out so well. And it's a different type of pork chop taco. You just gotta do it. Okay, so the next thing is our beans. I guess most of it is out of the can, whatever. But we like these beans, but the secret ingredient, secret weapon to make these good, is bacon grease. So, keep your bacon grease. So like 2 tablespoons per can I would do. At least. Well, you know, a good chunk you put in there. Like that. That should be good. Throw it in. You hear that sizzle? That's what you want. It's okay for it to sizzle. Let's mix it. I can't do that with one hand. Be very gentle when you do this, since it's the bacon grease in there. Just let it get in there very slowly. Or else if you go really fast, it's gonna just splat up. You don't want that. Once you get that bacon grease all incorporated to the beans, leave it on like a medium low to get the beans bubbling a little bit. Once they start bubbling, then just let it simmer. Then we can go ahead and cook our pork chops. So we're about there when it's like, if you ever watch beans and you have it on a high heat and it goes, then go ahead and turn it down. Alright, now for the main. Alright, so for these pork chops, I use my canola. I've always used canola, and that's what we're doing today. Oh, I better do this. I just don't trust these lids on here, and I feel like it's gonna out. What do you think? How do I say this, Trace? Like how much oil to put in? To cover the bottom of the pan and that's it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, like I said, just coat the bottom and that's it. You're going to get a nice toasty sear, I guess you can say, on these chops. All you're going to need for the chops is onion salt, black pepper, and some garlic salt. Let's just turn it on. It's like on a, what do we got? Yeah, medium, more like a medium. We're throwing them right in. We'll throw them in and then season them. I am going to cook them all today, but this is going to be our dinner for tomorrow too. So usually I will cook them up, tear them apart later, and then that's our dinner for tomorrow. So it's nice and easy for the next day. Okay, so season them up, onion, salt. You're going to be generous on all these, both sides. I have the big one, remember, so you got to be really careful. There's your pepper. Oh, center cut. Yes. Center cut, bone-in pork chop. When you season that, you make sure you season that bone. You want that on there. Trust me. Trust me, you want it. Yes, I know our oil's not hot yet, but it's fine. Just flip them. This is how I've always done it for over 20 years. You're going to be fine. It will still be seasoned. You're going to do it again. Onion, salt. Now that I'm using my dominant hand, it's a little bit easier. Every once in a while, go ahead and stir those beans. Other than that, you don't have to do anything with those. The pork chops are going to sit here in the oil for a good 10 minutes before we flip. So you just be patient. These require a lot of patience, but the reward is so good. So good. Okay, it's time to flip. That's what we're looking for, a little bit brown. But they are still, obviously they're not done yet, but the darker they get, the better they are. Alright, it's time to flip again. You don't want these to burn. You're going to flip them a few times before they're ready. They're looking good, looking good. Not done yet, though. Okay, so I did turn down my heat. So if you think it's going, the heat's too high and it's going too fast and you think they're going to burn, turn down that heat. Let's flip it over again. Okay, so if your pork chop is like flipping up, just cut the fat a little bit and it'll lay flat for you. This is the color we are looking for. So we're going to give it a little bit more time and just let it rest on a plate with some paper towel on it, okay? Alright, once they are looking like that on both sides, they're good. They're done. I know it looks like it's burnt, but in all honesty, it tastes better like this. So, you gotta just trust the process with this one. That's all I'm saying. These are the shells we use, tortillas. I cook them right on the flame. That's it. You use whatever tortilla you have or whatever you like. Flour, corn, different brand. Just do what you want. It's your house. Alright, these are the last of the pork chops. We're almost ready to eat. When we are ready, I'll come get you and I'll let you know how we assemble. Alright, this is our spread. This is what we do. We got our chops here. They're resting. They're cooling off. Even though I took these off, probably a good 15 minutes ago. These things are still hot. They will burn your hand. So, what we do is we get some beans. Oh, could you please make them one? Oh. We're going to make you a chippy. So we do beans, sour cream, and then a pepper or carrot or both. And then you eat that while your chops are cooling down. Because trust me, they will burn your hands. So when I eat a couple of chips and I'm ready for my chops, we're coming back. Alright, there's my chop. I'm ready. You have to tear this bad boy up in order to make your taco. So, just get some pieces, but you're going to make them smaller. Bite-sized, good bite-sized pieces. You don't need a fork and knife. Don't do it. Don't get that fork and knife. Just use your fingers. Alright, and then you're going to just get enough to make a taco. I get my shell over here. Always lick those fingers because you're going to love the flavor. Whoa, there's a shell. Thanks. Alright. Sour cream goes down first, okay? Oh. And then you get your scrumptious hot sauce. Now remember, depending on how hot you did, like how many chili diarbos you put in there, just beware. But it goes really well with the flavor of the chops. I like to just roll them up. That's how I do it. Bon appetit. This will always be in our dinner rotation for the next 20 years. I think these are the best homemade tacos ever. Even steak tacos. Give me a pork chop taco any day, I'm there. So, I really do hope you guys make this. This one does not disappoint. Trace, how do you like these tacos?
I love pork chop tacos.
Is there anybody that doesn't like?
No, everybody does. Everybody likes them.
So, just make them. Do what I did. Just trust me. Trust the process. I'm making them like in the pan. You're going to love them. So, with that, thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. We'll see you in the next video.